Heyo, SallyBC here, and today I'm doing a video on Transformers Monster Hunter crossover Deluxe Rathalos Prime. Disclaimer, I am not a Monster Hunter fan and know nothing about the franchise. Could I have consulted my friends who are fans of the franchise? Yeah, but I thought it'd be funnier if I had absolutely no clue what I was talking about. So here he is in his dragon mode, a retool of Kingdom Airraiser, and this is quite a cool dragon. It is the whole reason I got it after all. There are surprisingly few dragons in Transformers. It seems to be pretty accurate. The neck might be too long though, I don't know. But the head sculpt is sick. Incredibly cool. It's got this spiky tail. Looks like it might be a bit larger than it's supposed to be. The wingspan is huge. Very impressive. The underside is very obviously robot kibble, but there's not much getting around that. It does end up making it very thick in this mode. The colours seem kind of weird, this strange shade of brownish red. I would have preferred the darker brown of the stock images, though I suppose this is probably accurate. And there is the white one that I think looks cooler, even if it's £10 more expensive for some reason. For articulation, it's got an opening mouth, an up and down at the head, very sharp, a swivel at the head, an up and down at the neck. There's 1, 2, 3 hinges at the wings, and a swivel that allows it to extend. If you untab the legs, they can go forward and back and out. There's a thigh swivel, a knee bend, another bend here, and a ball joint at the foot. Really feel like they could have put a ball joint in the base of the tail here. Like most beast modes, it's not super posable. The wings being loose really doesn't help. For comparison, here is 86 Optimus Prime, another Deluxe Dragon, the Last Knight's Steelbane, his mold mate, Kingdom Airraiser, and Skywarp, and Legacy Filch, a Lego minifigure, and 86 Optimus Prime. Now for transformation, you want to start by pulling out the tip of the tail, and then pulling off the rest of the tail. You do need to pull off the tip first. Then you want to come to the legs, untab them, and move them down. Straighten this piece out, swivel around the foot, swivel this section around, same on the other side. Then you can just flip these out to the side. Come to the back and just detach it, move it down, swivel this section around, then the arms will just fold out. Flip up the head, there's a slot in the neck that will tab into the back, swing around the arms, straighten them out. Make sure to flip up the shoulder pads, pull these pieces off, a little bit of parts forming, put it on the forearms, but it's not awful. You can always leave them on if you want to. Then the wings will just fold round up against the side of the legs. And here is Rathalos Prime in his robot mode. And he just kind of looks like Optimus in cosplay. Not my preferred style of crossover. I definitely like the ones that introduce new characters more, instead of making it an existing Transformers character. That being said, this guy's head is different enough that I can see it as a separate character who just looks like Optimus. Maybe his descendant. It's definitely a nice head. Optimus but with these horns. And whatever this piece is, the proportions are very much not stereotypical Optimus. He's got a very snatched waist. A certain part of the fandom is gonna love that. The chest is very knight-like, introducing some silver to the color scheme. I love what they did with the wings. They didn't just slap them on the back, which would have been very easy. Instead, they end up on the sides, and it's really cool. It can be a little cumbersome to mess with, unfortunately, with its size and placement. For accessories, he's got a sword, looks very nice, and a shield. You need to flip out this handle, and it looks pretty nice. Very spiky. Gotta love a classic sword and shield combo. But if you take the shield and unfold it, you can plug it into the sword and make this axe thing. I think this looks pretty dumb, but I have to assume it's something from the game. He does have one more accessory. If you open up his back, you'll find his matrix. It's unique when compared to other matrices. The ends are 5mm ports, so he can hold it, even if it looks kind of goofy. For articulation, there's a ball joint at the head, arms can go all the way around, and this far out, elbow bend, bicep swivel, waist swivel, popping off crotch piece, legs can go forward this far, back this far and this far out, above the knee swivel, knee bend, and a ball joint at the foot. Articulation isn't anything too special, it's pretty average. For comparison, here is 86 Optimus Prime, another Deluxe Dragon, the Last Knight's Steelbane, his mold mate, Kingdom Airraiser, and Skywarp, and Legacy Filch, a Lego minifigure, and 86 Optimus Prime. Ultimately, this figure is good, but I feel it's just kind of a slightly worse version of the Kingdom Airazor mold. Dragon Mode is awesome, and I'm sure any Monster Hunter fan would love this. But as a figure in its own right, it's just kind of average. I wouldn't say it's necessarily worth the £40, unless you are a fan of both franchises. But let's see what other people think. While mine hasn't been delivered yet at the time of writing this, he looks pretty neat, and certainly was not a crossover I ever expected. Even with a few notable holdover bits from Airazor, this Prime does a lot to stand on his own. I especially like how they replicated Monster Hunter's Charge Blade gimmick with his weapons. While he could certainly be considered just another alternate universe Optimus or Convoy, it's at least amusing to think what might play out if the Transformers landed in the realm of Monster Hunter instead of on Earth. Cool, but I wish it wasn't leader price. Why is this Airazor and not Transmetal 2 Megatron? Maybe because they're two completely different dragons? What are you talking about? It's okay. Handled way better than the Godzilla collab, though that's a very easy thing to surpass. True, I absolutely hate the Godzilla crossover. Infinite potential just completely squashed. I think that it is the worst execution of transforming Rathalos, because I saw the Soul of Chogokin one and it was awesome. This rocks more. It's way too expensive for being a retooled Deluxe Airazor. The silver one is cooler too. Make sure to tell me what you think down in the comments. But that's about this video, so I guess that's Salut BC out. Next time is Transformers.